As the sun rises over the city skyline, you take a deep breath, feeling the energy of a world waking up around you. The city is alive with ambition, and today, you decide to take the first step toward your dreams. You pause for a moment, feeling the promise of the day ahead. Every sunrise brings new opportunities, and today, you choose to move forward with purpose. A new day begins, filled with possibilities. Across the world, people dream of a better life, a place to call their own, security for their families and the freedom to chase what matters most. Imagine standing at the edge of your future, where your dreams are within reach and your efforts build lasting wealth. Picture the life you want. Beautiful homes, unforgettable moments, and the legacy you'll create. What if there was a proven path to make it real? Real estate has created more millionaires than any other industry, but it's not just about wealth. Real estate empowers people to build communities, create jobs, and leave a legacy for generations. From small business owners to families buying their first home, real estate shapes lives and futures. Let's discover how you can start your journey today. Real estate has created more millionaires than any other industry. While people chase side hustles and trendy investments, real estate remains the fastest and most reliable path to wealth. In this video, I'll show you how to get started, step by step. And stay until the end because I'll share insider tricks wealthy investors use to build wealth faster. Have you ever wondered how ordinary people build extraordinary wealth? For generations, the answer hasn't been some fleeting trend or a lucky break. It's been rooted in something solid, something real. While financial headlines are dominated by the latest tech stock or cryptocurrency, a time-tested strategy continues to quietly and reliably create millionaires. Let's break down exactly why real estate isn't just a place to live. It's one of the most powerful wealth-building engines on the planet. The journey starts with a concept that acts like a superpower for your money: leverage. Leverage is what allows you to multiply your investment power. With just a small down payment, you can control a much larger asset. This means your returns are amplified and you can build wealth faster than with most other investments. Imagine owning a property that appreciates in value, while your tenants help pay down the mortgage. That's the magic of leverage in real estate. Here's why real estate continues to dominate. It begins with leverage. Imagine you want to buy a $200,000 property. You don't need $200,000 in cash. With a conventional loan, you might only need a 10% down payment, which is $20,000. The bank provides the other $180,000. This is the magic of using other people's money. You now control a $200,000 asset, but you only put up a fraction of the cost. If that property's value increases by just 5%, that's a $10,000 gain. On your initial $20,000 investment, that's a staggering 50% return, not 5%. This amplifying effect is nearly impossible to find in other investments and is the primary accelerator for building equity fast. But it gets even better, because you don't have to be the one paying the bank back. Let's look at a real-world example of leverage in action. Imagine you purchase a duplex for $300,000 with a 10% down payment. That's $30,000 out of pocket. If each unit rents for $1,200 per month, your total rental income is $2,400. After covering the mortgage, taxes, insurance, and maintenance, you might have $400 left over each month as positive cash flow. Over a year, that's $4,800 in your pocket, plus your tenants are paying down your mortgage and the property may appreciate in value. This is how leverage multiplies your returns and accelerates your path to financial freedom. That leads us to the second pillar, cash flow. Once you have a tenant in your property, they start paying you rent every single month. This rental income is the lifeblood of your investment. Its first job is to cover all the property's expenses: the mortgage payment to the bank, property taxes, insurance, and a budget for maintenance. After all those bills are paid, the money left over is your net cash flow. Pure profit that lands in your pocket every month. Think of it as a small business that runs on autopilot, generating a passive income stream. Your tenant is not only providing you with monthly profit, but they are also systematically paying down your mortgage loan. In essence, your tenant is buying the asset for you over time, while you reap the rewards. But that's not all. Over time, as your tenants continue to pay rent, your equity in the property grows steadily. This means that every month, you're not just earning cash flow, you're also building long-term wealth, almost automatically. Imagine looking back in 10 years and realizing your tenants have paid off a significant portion of your mortgage, while your property's value has likely increased. That's the true power of real estate investing. Your money works for you, and so do your tenants. Let's dive deeper into how passive income from real estate can transform your financial future. Imagine receiving rent payments month after month, even while you sleep or travel. This steady stream of income not only covers your expenses, but also gives you the freedom to pursue your passions, invest in new opportunities, or simply enjoy life on your terms. Real estate empowers you to build wealth that works for you, not the other way around. Next up is appreciation. Over the long term, property values tend to rise. This is driven by fundamental factors like inflation, population growth, and local development. As a neighborhood improves with new schools, shops, and jobs, demand increases, and so does the value of your property. This is called market appreciation, wealth that grows while you sleep. But savvy investors don't just wait. They create forced appreciation by making strategic improvements. Renovating a kitchen, adding a bathroom, or even just improving the landscaping can significantly increase the property's value and the rent you can charge. That $200,000 property could be worth $300,000 in several years, adding $100,000 to your net worth on top of the cash flow you've been collecting. And let's talk about the government-sanctioned advantage: incredible tax benefits. This is the secret weapon of sophisticated investors. The tax code incentivizes real estate ownership. You can deduct numerous expenses like mortgage interest, property taxes, and operating costs. But the most powerful benefit is depreciation. The IRS allows you to deduct a portion of your property's value from your taxable income each year to account for wear and tear, even if your property is actually going up in value. This phantom expense can dramatically lower your tax bill, sometimes even making your positive cash flow tax-free. Finally, there's the undeniable power of owning a tangible asset. Unlike stocks or crypto, which are numbers on a screen, real estate is real. You can see it, touch it, and improve it. This gives you an unparalleled level of control. You're not a passive shareholder hoping a CEO makes good decisions. You are the CEO of your investment. You choose the property, you screen the tenants, you set the rent, and you decide which improvements to make. This combination of leverage, cash flow, appreciation, tax benefits, and control is a formula for wealth that has stood the test of time. This is why the wealthy never stop buying real estate and why you can use the very same principles to build your own financial future. Beyond financial returns, real estate offers peace of mind. You own something real, shelter, security, and a legacy for your family. Unlike volatile stocks, your property stands strong through market ups and downs. Imagine the pride of handing over keys to your loved ones, knowing you've built a foundation for generations. Real estate is more than an investment. It's a foundation for your family's future. It provides stability, a sense of belonging, and a legacy that can be passed down for generations. Imagine the memories created in a home you own, and the pride of knowing you've built something lasting for those you love. The path to financial freedom through real estate can feel overwhelming, like a mountain with no clear trail. But every great journey begins with a single step, followed by another. This isn't about luck, it's about a proven strategy. So how do you begin? It starts with 4 foundational pillars. Step 1. Become an expert in your chosen market. Don't just browse listings, become a student of a single city, or even better, a specific neighborhood. This hyper-focus is your secret weapon. You need to understand the numbers that drive value: average rents, property appreciation rates, and vacancy trends. But go deeper. What's the job market like? Are major employers moving in or out? Look up city planning documents. Is a new school, hospital, or transit line being built? These are catalysts for growth. Drive the streets on a Tuesday morning and a Saturday night. Talk to local real estate agents, property managers, and even longtime residents. This granular knowledge allows you to spot undervalued assets and mitigate risks before you ever make an offer. You're not just buying a property, you're investing in a community's future. Step 1 continued. Build relationships with local experts. Attend open houses, join real estate investment groups, and network with property managers. The more connections you make, the more opportunities you'll discover. Remember, real estate is a people business. Your network can help you find deals before they hit the market and avoid costly mistakes. Step 2. Start small to win big. The biggest myth in real estate is that you need millions to get started. Your first deal is your real-world education, so it's wise to keep the tuition low. Think small, manageable, and strategic. Consider a modest single-family home in a neighborhood with strong rental demand. Or explore one of the most powerful strategies for beginners: house hacking. This is where you buy a duplex, triplex, or even a fourplex, live in one unit, and rent out the others. Your tenants' rent payments then cover a significant portion, or sometimes all, of your mortgage. You're essentially living for free while your asset appreciates and you build equity. This single move drastically lowers your living expenses, freeing up capital and giving you invaluable experience as a landlord with minimal risk. It's the ultimate launchpad. Step 3. Use leverage wisely. Leverage is the superpower of real estate investing. It's the concept of using other people's money, in this case the banks, to control a large valuable asset. Instead of needing $300,000 in cash to buy a house, you might only need a fraction of that for a down payment. For first-time homebuyers, FHA loans are a game changer, allowing you to purchase a property with as little as 3.5% down. This is especially powerful when combined with house hacking, as FHA loans are designed for owner-occupied properties. Veterans can access VA loans, often requiring 0% down, but the key word here is wisely. Leverage magnifies your returns, but it also magnifies your risk. Never stretch yourself too thin. It's crucial to maintain a healthy cash reserve, an emergency fund for your properties to cover unexpected vacancies, a broken water heater, or a leaky roof. Smart investors use debt as a tool, not a crutch. Here's a practical tip. Always stress test your finances before buying a property. Ask yourself, if your rental sits vacant for 3 months, can you still cover the mortgage and expenses? Smart investors plan for the unexpected, ensuring their investments remain safe and profitable even in tough times. Let's look at a real-life scenario where leverage can be both a blessing and a risk. Imagine an investor buys multiple properties with minimal down payments, hoping for rapid appreciation. If the market dips or unexpected expenses arise, the investor could face negative cash flow or even foreclosure. That's why it's crucial to balance ambition with caution. Always have a financial buffer and never overextend. Smart leverage builds wealth, but reckless leverage can destroy it. Finally, step 4, focus on cash flow and aggressively reinvest. This is where true wealth is built. Cash flow is the lifeblood of your portfolio. It's the profit you have left each month after the rent is collected and all expenses are paid: mortgage, taxes, insurance, and maintenance. Your primary goal for any property should be positive cash flow. This money isn't just for spending, it's your seed corn for future growth. You'll save this cash flow, and as your tenants pay down your mortgage and the property appreciates, you build equity. After a few years, you can tap into this equity through a cash-out refinance or a home equity line of credit. This gives you the down payment for your next property. This is the snowball effect in action. Your first property helps you buy the second. Then, those two properties work together to help you buy the third and the fourth. That's how one small duplex, bought with a low down payment, methodically and predictably turns into a portfolio of 5, 10, or even more properties, generating passive income and building generational wealth. Here are strategies professionals use. House hacking, BRRRR method, short-term rentals like Airbnb. 1031 exchange and partnerships let you team up with others to buy bigger deals. Most people fail because they wait too long. But wealthy investors know, you don't wait to buy real estate, you buy real estate and wait. The earlier you start, the faster your wealth compounds. Alright, you've absorbed the theory, but knowledge without execution is just trivia. It's time to turn learning into earning. Let's break down a real-world action plan to get you from the sidelines into the game, one step at a time, no matter where you're starting from. Step 1. Set a clear, realistic goal. Write down exactly what you want to achieve. Maybe it's buying your first rental property within a year, or saving up for a down payment. Break that big goal into smaller milestones like researching neighborhoods, attending open houses, or saving a set amount each month. Step 2. Build your network. Attend local real estate meetups, join online forums, and connect with experienced investors. Finding a mentor can accelerate your learning curve. Look for someone who's already achieved what you want to do, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Remember, real estate is a people business, and your network is your net worth. Step 3. Leverage your network for real opportunities. Reach out to experienced investors, attend workshops, and don't hesitate to ask questions. The more you engage, the more you'll learn, and the faster you'll grow. Remember, every connection could lead to your next big deal. Step 6. Track your progress and stay accountable. Set weekly or monthly check-ins to review your goals, analyze your results, and adjust your strategy. Share your journey with a trusted friend, mentor, or online community. Accountability keeps you motivated and helps you overcome obstacles faster. Step 3. Pick your market, don't just default to your backyard. Research cities or neighborhoods with strong job growth, population increases, and favorable landlord-tenant laws. Use online tools and talk to local agents to gather data. The right market can make all the difference. Step 4. Talk to a lender before you look at properties. Getting pre-approved defines your budget and shows sellers you're serious. Compare options from banks, credit unions, and mortgage brokers to find the best fit for you. Whether it's a conventional loan or a low down payment FHA or VA loan. Step 5. Analyze properties and take action. Tour homes, run the numbers, and don't get stuck in analysis paralysis. Use simple tools to calculate cash flow and returns. Track your progress on a spreadsheet or app, and celebrate every small win, like making your first offer or getting feedback from a mentor. Remember, your first deal won't make you rich overnight, but it will give you experience, confidence, and momentum. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. The most successful investors started with a single property and learned as they went. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the decision to start. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Take that first step, no matter how small. Believe in yourself, stay consistent, and surround yourself with people who support your journey. Your future self will thank you. If you're ready to take that next step, support the channel by hitting that like button and subscribing for more deep dives into building your real estate empire. And I want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell me, what is the single biggest fear or obstacle holding you back from your first deal? Let's conquer those fears together and celebrate your wins along the way.